Things with you and Stacey are intense, to say the least. What were your expectations of Stacey going into this season?
The hardest part I have about Stacey is I see her and I take her for what she presents to me, because she comes across very genuine. Right. I think it's that Midwest in her. You know, she's from Detroit. She's got that Eon Schleet, you know, like Bobby's mom in Bobby's World. So she has that sort of charm that I think, oh, she's obviously going to be honest and genuine with me. So then when there are moments that contradict that, and I'm like, wow, like I feel like she's tricking me. Yeah. Like I feel like I'm falling for something with her. And that is why I get really upset, because I come in and I try to be as honest with her as possible, and I just want it reciprocated back to me.
Sure.
And it just feels like she's trying to trick me, like an okey doke.
Did you ever find out if she was officially divorced?
I may or may not have.
Okay, you may or may not have. Okay. Did you know that she was getting back together with her ex-husband, at least at this point early in the season?
Babe, shock and awe. Okay. I had no idea. And the only way is because I started seeing little things with her having a ring on. I was like, that's not costume jewelry. Sure. You know, that's not a cubic zirconia. At least I hope it's not. So, you know, like something else is going on here.
Were you surprised that she wasn't, well, probably not that she wasn't forthcoming about that either?
Yeah, it was tough because I had seen her. I've seen her periodically over the last few months, and I would just have thought she would have just like, oh, by the way, you know, Timo and I are back together. Yeah. And that didn't happen. So when she sort of sprung it on us, I was like, wow, where did that come from?
Sure. You know, she said that TJ wanted to come back onto the show and apologize and explain himself. Did you ever think about just reaching out to him yourself and, you know, getting some answers as well?
Well, considering the interaction that I had in LA, Giselle and I had with his friend, I just have a hard time believing that, honestly.
Believing him?
Believing that TJ wanted to come back. I think if he did, then he would have. I do think that they're still having some business arrangement issues. I think that's still happening.
So do you believe that she promised him 50% of her Potomac earnings?
Let me tell you, I saw the paperwork.
You saw the paperwork?
Now, I zoomed in. Giselle and I both, so it's the two of us like this. We're literally holding the phone like this, like staring, reading everything line for line. And the information in that document, that legal document, is stuff that you would only know if you were on the inside.
Wow.
Yes. It wasn't something he could have just arbitrarily like brought up and said. It was actual intimate details.
That's nuts.
I know. I tried to grab my phone and take the picture, you know, but she was real quick with it. She put it right back. She was like, no. She's like, I don't want to be in this mess, but I want you to know I'm trying to clear my friend's name.
Sure,
he's not lying.
Right. So. Well, because I'm sure if all that is true, he must be really upset about everything that went down.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I would imagine too.
Yeah.
What would it take for you to have trust in her again?
It's just, I never give up on anybody. I really don't. Even my own dad, who I have no relationship with, right? So because that is my litmus, if I can have space for him, I will always have space for Stacey. So it's just a matter of her meeting me halfway.
Does she have anybody on her side this season?
It's just interesting. There's a lot of ebbing and flowing in our group. Yeah, dynamic shifted quite a bit, mainly because of incidents that happened or things in our own personal lives. We were all going through quite a bit this season. Yeah. So it just affected how we all interacted with each other.
Yeah. Who did you kind of ebb and flow with the most, would you say?
I ebbed and flowed, well, obviously with Stacey.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just quite a roller coaster ride with her. Wendy and I, we've always had like a love-dislike, not hate, a love-dislike relationship. So that rears its head a little bit. I think we cleared the air with quite a few things. Yeah. And then maybe some of the new girls.
What context can you give me about Stacey and Chris?
That I'm not lying. That's all I can tell you.
Not lying.
And I have proof.
You have proof. Okay. All right. Was this while the whole TJ thing was going on, or is this post?
Allegedly, this happened. Well, I know this happened around the holiday time. Okay. Last year.
Messy. It seems like she does maybe admit to lying in New York based on like the trailer and things like that. And I know that, you know, editing magic. But is that true? Does she admit to some sort of lies this season?
Does.
Okay.
Yeah. She admits to something.
Something.
Yeah. Like,
whatever that is.
She can't lie and hide from everything. At least something catches up to her, you know?
Yeah, but something catches up.
That she takes ownership of. Yeah.